So, questions tonight? Questions? Cat meows here and Michael responds, "We have answered you, beloved. It is within you." Question 1, I have 2 questions. Although you may have answered I think the first one. As you warned last weekend to watch the week unfold, I did watch it unfold and there was some anger and some fear. A lot of different things that came up. It is difficult in that moment to find the joy, although there was some humor in watching myself in the process of it. If I am hearing you right, I think what you are saying is that if we visit these rooms consciously, that those moments when it comes up are not going to be as intense. Because it is hard to find the joy when we are in the intensity. Michael, they will not come up as if an unconscious guest had just arrived in your life. They will come up because you understand that something in that room of the dark you have not given love to, and the only way for it to get your attention is, well, here I am now right in your living room, right in front of everybody else to embarrass you completely. Now will you pay attention? I am here. And then the way that you have related to those qualities of yourself in the past was to ridicule them. To diminish those qualities. All they are asking for is, will you share this uncontained love with these parts of yourself that you have judged to be unlovable? For you have offered in your heart to not have duality be in my life any longer. You would like to experience yourself united with all of life and feel complete within yourself. And so these parts will come up. Those parts in the room of the dark will get your attention. Consciously go in there and spend some time. Spend a good deal of time. There are no bogeymen. There is nobody in there but frightened children because you forgot to turn the light on. And in walking in there, it is not to overwhelm the darkness with the light. It is to simply to acknowledge that energy. Allow it to be what it is and to love it. And by loving it, it transforms it into a different energy. It becomes neutralized. And gives you a tangible experience of the power of love itself. This is what we have been waiting for since we left home. For we have grown exhausted with battling with ourself. Have we not? Indeed, it matters not the form. There is another room called the Galactic Living Room. Here the family of the light and the family of the dark came together in council and decided to create Earth as an environment that could offer the opportunity to create peace. Earth has slowed it all down. When you make an allegiance to joy, in that clarity you know that you do not need to stir up the walls in your dark room and become traumatized by it. And that is why all of you, we are looking at you, but we are speaking to everyone in this room and those reading these pages. When you deny your own magnificence, you become traumatized by the feelings in the dark room. And yet those very feelings are in the dark because love, at some point in time, was withheld. If you would be that conscious to visit that room, you become the creator of your own personal reality. You can choose to have a healthy relationship with the unconscious parts of yourself, the room of the dark. Your living room, your personal reality, then becomes a very tangible reflection of that conscious relationship. Then you will not be caught unprepared or surprised by something coming up from your subconscious that overwhelms you. When you start to love your fears, more fears come to the party simply to feel resolved. This neutralizes duality. Not by invoking so much light that the dark room is so frightened that you would overwhelm it. It does feel frightened. It's in the dark. It could be no more frightened. It wants to know how do these qualities that you have rejected exist in your life. We perceive that with patience and compassion, those feelings in the dark naturally evolve back into acceptance. When you are feeling you have deadened your senses to the room of the dark, take a pillow and pound the living heck out of it. Get yourself in touch with the energy that you feel you are afraid to feel. Have your way with the pillow, and then the energy is present. Acknowledge and validate it. I see you, I know you, I own you. I freely share the love that supports and flows through me with you. When you share this love, it transforms duality into love. It is a magical occurrence. Now, your whole journey does not change in one embracement. We are talking eons of life, but it is your joy to discover as many new and exciting ways that this uncontained love can be shared. The love itself doesn't care which room its expression is allowed. Love itself does not place any judgment on the environment. It is complete within itself, it has no fear. The joy that we are speaking of is unlike any experience you have yet to have as a human being. It is very new. This joy that we are speaking of is so profound that you will look back at who you believe yourself to be in this moment and simply laugh. Question 2. You know this way of looking at things which you are talking tonight, it certainly puts a damper on our way of thinking about our highest services to really be of service to the earth, and saving the earth, and bringing as much light as we can to the earth. And you are saying you can't force anybody to change, including those who run the planet as we like to perceive it. But the biggest power that we have is to change ourselves by bringing more joy, because it changes our resonance, and that is how everything is changed. We would like to be of service to Michael. Indeed.